and gentlemen, I'm the best speaker around. I'm gonna give you a world of a time if you just follow me. Just buy this product. This product benefits include being able to clear your mind of bullshit. You will be able to do so great at exams. I don't have no testimonials. I'm speaking at the top of my voice, hoping you can hear me so that my volume can reach you. Alright. No, that is not the way to go, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people think that just because you speak louder, people are gonna hear you. That is the number one misconception of presentation. Speaking louder does not make anybody hear you. Speaking loud, the only thing you achieve with speaking louder is you make more noise. That's it, exactly, right there, noise. And I don't mean it in the slang definition. I mean literally you're making more noise, which is unconducive to receiving information. Alright, so in the last clip I went through the first 5 points on how to do an effective presentation. In the next clip I'm gonna go through the next 5 points. Alright, so watch that video that's coming up if you want to become a power pack presenter, so that you can give power, you can give knowledge, you can give a good presentation effectively, so that the value you hope to deliver will be delivered. Alright, because if you don't deliver that value, ain't no value gonna come back to you, bro. There's not gonna be any more value coming back to you, bro and sis, if you don't deliver that value successfully. So you can spend the whole day trying to deliver value, and none of it is gonna come back to you, and then you're gonna say, Japhet, your principle doesn't work. No, my principle works. This is not my principle. This is a universal principle everywhere else in the world. So there's nothing wrong with the principle. There could be something wrong with the way you're presenting your value. So watch this clip, watch this upcoming clip to understand exactly how to give a power pack presentation. Alright, see you inside. Alright guys, welcome back, man. If you're watching this video, you must have come from the previous video whereby I promised to give you 10 tips to improve yourself as the speaker. Remember, there are 4 components: the speaker, the audience, the hardware, and the software. We're going to cover the rest of the 3 later, but this is part 2 of the first component, which is the speaker. Alright, the 6th tip is to do the 10, 20, 30 rule. Okay, 10, 20, 30. What do these numbers mean? Number 1, 10 contain no more than 10 slides. Your presentation should not be no more than 10 slides. Okay? Now, of course, I understand that not everybody is going to use PowerPoint. I don't know how many of you are going to use PowerPoint, but it is a good way to estimate how long your presentation should be. Let me give you the truth. Alright, most people only have an attention span of at most 45 minutes. So the moment you go into 1 hour, you go to 1.5 hours, or even go for a 2 hours seminar, like it or not, people are starting to lose focus. People are starting to lose attention, and whatever you're blabbering in front of them is nothing more than just words that are coming out of your mouth. Slowly, but definitely, your words are starting to lose meaning, and it's starting to lose significance. Okay, definitely. Now, the second point is this. The second point is 20. 20 is the approximated time. It should not be more than 20 minutes. Okay, it should not be more than 20 minutes. Again, this is with reference to a presentation. If you are trying to do a coaching session or a training session, it can be more than that. Remember, this is the present. These are tips for presenting. That means this is audience that you have not closed yet. Alright, it should not be more than 20 minutes. And the font size, last of all, 30 is for font size. It should not be more than size 30. 10, 20, 30 rule. Okay? Now, This is my suggestion for you. You don't have to necessarily follow it. It's not something that is compulsory, but it is recommended. Okay, at least you have a benchmark. You should not be steering too far from the benchmark. All right, number 7, something that I have always been doing, tell stories. All right, don't just present concepts and theories. Give examples, give case studies. And the reason why people like to tell stories is because humans love stories. All right, humans love stories. Humans like it when another human is being discussed. Humans like personal touch. And part of that personal touch is generated through this thing called resonance. And to generate resonance, you need stories. Concepts and theories will never generate resonance because concepts and theories are impersonal. There is nothing human or personal about theories or concepts. But only when you apply those concepts to real life, which generates stories, then the personal touch will appear. And with the personal touch, then you will have resonance. So tell stories. Number 8. All right, number 8, use your voice effectively. Now note, the word here is effectively. It's not loudly. No. You're not Godzilla. Don't shout. Some people like, or they tend to think that by speaking loudly, they are speaking effectively. Actually, that's completely wrong. All right, that's completely wrong. If you speak at the top of your voice, chances are people are gonna use that opportunity to talk among themselves because you are so loud, it covers the whole room. They know that if they talk among themselves or if they start using the phone, you're not gonna be able to detect them, or at least they think that you cannot detect them, but actually you can, right? Because you're standing right in front. And the second thing is when you speak at the top of your voice, that kind of energy is good, but it's overwhelming. And too much of overwhelming energy drains people. It makes people very tired after a while. So you got to be smooth with the way you use your voice. First of all, you gotta project your voice outwards, not upwards. Outwards, not upwards. It's two different concepts. So project your voice to the room, all right? But make sure you vary the tone, the volume, and the pitch of your voice to make sure that people don't fall asleep. The last thing anybody wants is a monotonous speaker, a person who speaks with one tone. Like Google, okay? Like Google, even Google knows how to vary her tone, let alone a person. But I've seen professors, I've seen lecturers who speak with a single tone, almost like chanting a sutra. No offense to people who chant sutra, but yes, that's what it is, almost a single tone. So that's not gonna help. All right, number 9, use your body. All right, use your body. Case in point, me. You can see that when I present, I shake my hands, I go back and forth, I try to use my hands to demonstrate. That is what I mean by using your body, right? Do not just use your voice, use your body as well. Another way to use your body when you are speaking to a live crowd, like face to face, is by walking to the crowd. You know, when I present, I don't like to be on top of the crowd. I don't like to have that plateau. I like to come down from the plateau or from the stage and I walk among the audience because that's how I get their attention. So go down the stage, walk among them instead of being on the stage. Because when you're on the stage, you feel so distanced away from them. They cannot feel your presence. But when you come down and you walk into the crowd and start talking to them, number one, they feel like you're just like them. You are with them, you're not looking down at them. They feel that you are a human as well. You might be the speaker tonight, but you are a human as well, so I can connect with you. Number 2 is you walk into the crowd. Trust me, people will start to pay attention, because suddenly everybody is looking at the speaker, and if you walk near them, everybody is looking at you. So you start to really bristle up and, you know, listen to the presentation. So it's a good way, it's a very good subtle way to get people who were not listening start to listen again. Okay, number 10, enjoy. Okay, final tip of the day, enjoy your presentation. All right, and the way to enjoy your presentation is to go about it at your own pace. No need to be too fast, no need to be too slow. And part of enjoying your presentation is to be able to have that luxury to use your own genuine script. All right, and part of enjoying a presentation is to interact with the audience. The least enjoyable type of presentation for a speaker or for a coach is the type of presentation that is one way. Like literally nobody talks to you, everybody's doing their own thing, you're not getting a single person's attention. That is the worst. But if you can get interaction, you will start enjoying your presentation, because people talk to you. You know, it's a two-way street. You know that whatever you're talking, people are starting to memorize, people are starting to understand. That right there is good interaction. And with good interaction, you will enjoy yourself as a speaker. Alright, so that's it for this particular part. I hope I have finished covering the speaker. Of course, there are a lot of other tips, but due to time constraints, I'm only going to cover these 10 tips. In the next video, we'll proceed on to the remaining 3 components. Alright, thank you once again. My name is Japhet from Reubiks. Download the Reubiks app. It's for a learner, it's for a coach. You can download it to find lessons, and for coach, you can download it to onboard your lessons. We will bring your lesson to the world. Alright, thank you so much. My name is Japhet from Reubiks.